So I know we haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm not real sure how long it's going to take to get some people on here. I'm hoping we'll get some on here, but so I'm going to try to take my time and see what we can do about the anticipation. If you haven't watched a video before, then you don't know what I got in front of me. If you have, you might have an idea what we got going on tonight. So it's very late in the season. This is not typical for us because we're actually at this point we're getting ready to start breeding for next season. But we had a female take her time this year and lay a very late clutch for us. And just so happened today, they started cutting.
David says hi, and so does Michael.
What's up, guys? So tonight, bring you something special, a late season clutch. It's a pretty neat little clutch. This is actually a Black Magic male, which is a Mojave Black Pastel, bred to a Super Fire. So out of these odds, we got 6 eggs. Say that all went lasted. They all look good and healthy, so we should have some good babies inside. But with these odds, all the babies should have fire in them, and they can also be a mix of Mojave and Black Pastel in with that. We're hoping for all 3, which would be amazing. Not much in the way of looks, these babies. I mean, they're going to be real pretty and stuff like that. But just in the way of the genetics that are in these babies are going to be just a real powerhouse type combos and stuff to make amazing snakes in the future with them. Being that with that fire genetic, being with the Mojaves, being with Black Pastels, all 3 of those are just amazing genetics. If you're not familiar with them, you need to get familiar with them because they are amazing. They make beautiful combos. They're super forms. All 3 of them are a codominant gene. So you get super forms from them. The Black Pastel super form, not the best one to be making. They're semi-lethal combo, so I don't breed for those ones. But there has been people that have gotten ones that come out just fine with no issues, which is an all-black snake. Your Mojaves, as another amazing snake, makes their blue-eyed leucistics, which are incredible. They do have a little silver head when it's just a Mojave to Mojave, but they still have the blue eyes, which make beautiful, beautiful snakes. And then the Super Fire, which is a black-eyed leucistic that typically has some sort of a yellow spotting on the top, maybe some blackish brown dots here or there on them. But overall, they're a beautiful, beautiful snake also. So, like I said, all 3 of these that could be in this clutch are amazing. So hopefully I wasted enough time to get some more people there. If not, once this video is over, we'll go ahead and go ahead and publish it to the page so people can watch it at any time. And if you didn't notice, we're wearing our Knights gear tonight because Knights just destroyed the Penguins. Go Knights, 3-0.
Hell yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of late tonight, is we're watching the game over at the little sushi bar that we enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, we got 6 eggs. Only one of them is cut on its own so far. They were due to hatch on the 22nd, so they're a little early. Not sure why. The temperature was good. They incubated right around 89 to 90 degrees, about right in the middle actually, during the whole time. So I was expecting them to go the full 58 days, but they came a little early, and I'm not gonna be upset about that.
Michael says you should show the parents so people that don't know what they look like can see them.
I pulled the dad out a little bit ago, and he is in so much shed now.
Yeah, he's deep in shed right now, Michael. He wouldn't show off the colors. Yeah. He wouldn't give them justice, to be honest with you.
But I can pull the mom if I can find her. I just moved snakes around, so I gotta see what.
It's that one.
Where she's at. Hopefully she's not in shed.
Yeah. We pull the dad. He won't do justice to those colors at all. No. Unfortunately.
But like I said, the mom is a super fire. We won't get any snakes like this because the fire is only on her side. But if you look close, you can kind of see some of the yellowing going down her back, some of the black dots and stuff like that. So that's kind of some of the cool stuff that you can get from the super fires.
Do you want to pull the dad just to give him an idea, honey?
No, I looked at him earlier. And he's so
I know
nasty.
He didn't look.
He's so nasty right now.
I know dirty, he is.
Dirty. But you can look them up if you go onto World Ball Pythons through using their genetic, or it's not the genetic wizard. Their what is their other one up there?
Their morph.
Their list. They have a list section on there where you can go up and look at different snakes, and you can find the Black Magics or the Mojave Black Pastels on there.
Don't you have pictures of them? You can post them in the comments afterwards?
Yeah, we can put pictures up.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put pictures in the comments afterwards so you can see the parents.
So this is the one that is in a hurry to get out. So we'll go ahead and see what we got here. He's making all kinds of bubbles in there.
Marianne says hi.
Hello, hello.
If you're on, guys, go ahead and say hi.
Wow. So this is some sort of this is probably a fire Mojave. I don't believe there would be a black pastel in there, but you can see how just it lightened up that Mojave color to it.
Gary Cummins says hello.
So we'll get a better idea. Once they come out of the egg, we'll get some more pictures up so we can get a better idea of what they actually are and what they look like. But that one came out pretty cool. Like I said, that together these combos there's not a lot to them. When you mix them, it's just the genetics that you can get from these guys. I mean, down the road you add pastel to it, or you add something else. I mean, a color type morph to it, or you add a pattern morph to it, like a spider, or if you add a pinstripe to it. You mix that with these three, and it's just going to be incredible. I mean, the mix that you're going to get out of those snakes is just going to be beautiful, beautiful. So this one actually pretty cool looking. I believe this this might be all three right here.
So that's pretty dark looking.
So it's definitely a black pastel,
look at
and
that
it's a black
pattern.
pastel Mojave. And I think because it's so light, it's actually the fire. So I think this is all three right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay. But we'll have to wait until it comes out to get a better look at it. But you can...
That pattern is unreal.
The cool extended pattern on it, which is a typical for a black pastel. And the Mojave looks like that.
He's definitely excited for this clutch, David.
Oh, yeah.
We've been waiting on this one. That was a good way to end the season for this year and start getting revved up for next year.
Well, I thought I was done with this season. So that's the other good part of this, is I had already cut what I thought it was my last clutch. And then I got this one. So I was pretty excited to extend my season a little bit when I was expecting it to already be done and have to wait until next year just to see some more eggs and more new babies. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Jennifer says she loves black pastels, and Marianne says she told you she needs a black pastel.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a black pastel in their life. They're just gorgeous.
Yeah. So, I think this is a black pastel fire, actually. You kind of see some elongated pattern in there. It's kind of hard to tell, but up in here there's an elongated pattern. That's one trait that the black pastel does. Even in just the regular black pastel, if you look at them, you can most of them have an elongated pattern. A lot of people say they look just like cinnamons, but there really is a difference between them. I mean, between the cinnamons and the black pastels. The cinnamons, you don't get that elongated pattern to them. You don't get the grays and stuff that you do from like a black pastel. So, did I?
David says, congrats, you guys rock on breeding.
Yeah, we got
plenty
looking
of babies
forward
still,
to
too.
next season. We're getting ready to start looking at the book to figure out next season's pairing. I had about 11 females that didn't take last season, so we're going to start them next month and hopefully get some early eggs. I think this is a black or a fire Mojave.
You want a male black pastel, Marianne?
Hi, buddy.
Why are you touching me?
Why are you touching me?
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, so I'm not real sure exactly what that one is. I think it might be a fire Mojave, but I'm not real sure. We'll have to, like I said, have to wait until it gets out to get a better idea.
Shed and everything, get better idea of coloring and whatnot.
Ooh, he's like, why are you touching my egg? He's all moving around in there.
Yes, Gary, the beard is pretty dang epic.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I know we are. After watching a good hockey game and having some good sushi and now cutting some eggs. So this one is just a fire. But the fire, if you haven't seen them, just a very pretty light color. The genetics great when you add it to other morphs. It actually lightens up those morphs. So it's just a neat combo. And like I said, and then you can make your super fires like the mom was. And they also, if you come over here, this is the fire. You can see their head. They have a light head pattern on them also. So another trait that comes with them.
Just keep an eye, Marianne. Whenever these are ready to go, then we'll post them on up for dibs.
Yeah, so once they've eaten at least 3 times, and once they've shed and eaten at least 3 times on their own, they'll be ready for a new home. After 2 sheds, we usually post them up, and we'll start taking deposits on them. So you got to keep an eye on if there's something you're interested in. I believe this one's just I don't know how, but that one's just a black pastel. I don't believe there's any fire in that. Which with the super fire, they should have all been fires, but it's all right. You still got a lot of good ones out of overall. So overall, it looks like we got possibly 2 Mojave fires. We got a black pastel. We got a fire. I think this one is a fire black pastel. And then I believe this one
is mine.
Is all 3. So this is that's our jackpot for this clutch. Right
that's
there.
The honeybee right there.
Yeah, hi.
Jennifer wants to know if they are able to come by and take a look at available snakes, or do they need to call before coming over?
So if you just want to get a hold of me, just to make sure I'm available, and you can come by and take a look. We can pull them all out and get a good look at them. Check out their temperaments and stuff like that. Whenever you're ready, I'm usually around on the weekends and in the evenings.
So just hit me up through the page, and you can come on by.
Yes, Marianne, you do know who it is.
So that are all babies. That's what we got ready right now, and all but like 3 of them are ready for new homes right now. So we got a lot available right now to take a look at. We got all different colors, and we even got some bigger ones. We got some bigger ones over there, a little pewter and a 3-banger banana. Man, that thing has, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it's banana, Inchy, and Hidden Gene Woma or something like that. I would have to look at the card, but the thing's ridiculous. He's in shed right now too. Everyone's in shed. But just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited about this clutch. If you couldn't tell, and we will get more posted up here in the next. They should be out of the egg here in the next 2 days, so we can get a couple pictures in, and then in about 7 days to 9 days, we'll go ahead and they'll shed, and then I'll really be able to get some good pictures for you guys, so you can see what we ended up with on this.
Just bring home a new snake, Jennifer. It'll be okay. Then you ask for forgiveness.
Right.
That's exactly how that works.
Better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Marianne, he's going to be busy most of the day tomorrow. We're going on a hike.
I will be around tomorrow afternoon. If anyone's interested in coming by and checking some stuff out. And then start next month, we'll start breeding again, and hopefully come Easter, I'll have some new eggs, because that's pretty much my goal every year, is to get eggs by Easter. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time in the next cutting. I'm going to try to do a video coming up also just on upkeep on these babies, and what it takes to what you need in the way of supplies before you get your baby. So we'll try to get a video up of that here soon, because I've been getting asked about it quite a bit. We end up with quite a few first-time snake owners this year, so that was pretty awesome. But if you guys ever have any questions with snakes, especially ball pythons, just feel free to hit me up, and we'll figure out what's going on and see if I can help you out. So have a great night tonight, and we'll see you around.